Tonight at 5, state lawmakers introduce a series of bills that could impact transgender youth across Wisconsin. We'll have a breakdown of the measures.
Plus, it's homecoming week for UW-Madison. What you need to know about road closures near campus.
And we take a look back at the career and legacy of Dane County Executive Joe Parisi, who announced his retirement today. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. The public is weighing in on two bills that would impact trans youth in Wisconsin.
That is with hearings in the state capitol today. Live from outside the capitol with more is political reporter Will Keneally. Will?
Doctors from addressing genetic diseases. Now, the bill has little chance making it into law.
Will not quite ready. Not quite ready for that live shot. Maybe we can go back to him. But there are two bills being discussed here. One would prevent trans athletes from competing in girls' sports. Another would prevent minors from receiving gender-affirming care. Some supporters of the measure argue it prevents irreparable harm.
But stopping normal puberty, administering wrong sex hormones, and removing healthy body parts should never be an option for anyone.
I have experienced discrimination and humiliation in public spaces because of the visible remnants of masculinity on my face and my body, and I live in daily fear. Many of those challenges could have been spared if I could have transitioned earlier in life.
Under the bill, it would not stop doctors from addressing life-threatening illness or injury. It would also not prevent doctors from addressing genetic diseases. The bills have little chance of making it into law, as Democratic Governor Tony Evers told supporters at the Capitol today he would veto the measure.
I know you're here because you're off and you want to stop it. And you will stop it. And I'll help you stop it.
The governor has vetoed similar measures in the past. Regardless, the bills will continue working their way through the state legislature.
Let's get a check on the weather now. One more mild day before cooler temperatures settle in. Gary Canalti is on the weather patio with the details. Gary?
I thought we'd get some showers today. We've got some clouds, but not much in the way of rain across southern Wisconsin. We've had intervals of clouds and sunshine. Right now, it's kind of cloudy overhead, at least in the backyard, but you can see while there's plenty of clouds, there's not much rain. A few sprinkles in central Wisconsin, a couple of showers out over Lake Michigan. Here in southern Wisconsin, high-resolution radar really not showing much of anything. And 6-hour future track radar shows maybe a shower or thunderstorm over southeastern Wisconsin, east of our viewing area. But right now, it looks like we're going to stay high and dry. High temperatures so far today, 81 in Janesville, 80 in Monroe, 78 here in Madison, even 80 as far north as the Baraboo Dells Airport, mainly in the 70s north and west of Madison. And right now, we've dropped to 75 here in town, still 81 in Janesville. We've got a cold front that's coming through, so temperatures are starting to drop off at 75 in Middleton, 77 in the town of Perry, and 75 degrees in Deerfield. Look for skies become partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping into the upper 60s, so a mild evening, but it will be cooler overnight. And boy, by the weekend, it won't feel like it did the last few days. I'll tell you how cool it'll get and if there's chances for frost in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. The Brewers absolutely have to win tonight's game in order to stay alive in the postseason.
Milwaukee faces off against the Arizona Diamondbacks for the second game in this best-of-3 wild card series. Sports reporter Andrew Banstra is live tonight at American Family Field with a preview. Hi, Andrew.
Yeah, Susan and Eric, how's it going? Really happy to be here. An electric atmosphere anytime you get October baseball going. The juices will rise, but tonight for the Brewers, it is do or it is die. It's a 3-game series. They lost the first game yesterday against these Diamondbacks, which sets up the Brewers against Zach Gallen, who is the Diamondbacks' best pitcher and was a Cy Young candidate this season. It is a tough matchup for this Brewers team, whose offense really has been a little bit up and down this year. Look for guys like Christian Yelich and guys like Josh Donaldson even to step up this evening. But if you're Milwaukee, you're looking back at this season, you won 92 games, you won your division. You gotta win this game tonight and the one tomorrow. The Brewers in a do-or-die spot, all of Milwaukee behind them, Susan and Eric.
All of Wisconsin behind him.
That's
Let's do
right.
it. Let's at least last 3 games. Andrew.
Absolutely, all of them.
Andrew, thank you. It's UW's homecoming week, and there are a few things to know as the community celebrates.
Some roads around campus will be closed on Friday for the annual homecoming parade. The parade doesn't start until 6 on Friday night, but some streets will shut down at 4 for preparations. That includes Langdon Street between Lake Street and Wisconsin Avenue, Henry and Carroll Streets between Gilman and Langdon, and Wisconsin Avenue north of Gilman Street.
You see the parade route highlighted in red and white on your screen. It'll be closed until about 7:30 Friday night. Madison Metro will also have some detours on their routes. For more details, look for the story at channel3000.com. And today, Badgers showing off their red and white, as in red and white blood cells. The UW-Madison Homecoming Committee partnering with the American Red Cross to combat the national blood shortage. After a decline over the summer, the Red Cross is looking to motivate donations this fall, and the Homecoming Committee is helping out by making a place right on campus for people to help their fellow Badgers.
What a great way to give back to your community. Celebrate homecoming, and then come out and give blood and make a statement saying, hey, I'm going to make my community safer. I'm going to make my community, that much better for the next person that may need that blood transfusion.
Anyone can sign up to donate tomorrow at UW or at a place near you at redcrossblood.org. And if you do it now for the month of October, you can get a $15 Amazon gift card for your donation.
Dane County's top leader, County Executive Joe Parisi, announced today that he plans to retire in May.
Our Catherine Merck took a look back at his years of public service in our area. Catherine?
Those watching Channel 3 over the past 2 decades have definitely seen Joe Parisi's face a couple of times, especially during his roles as Dane County Executive. But before that, perhaps one of his most notable positions happened back when he was a state representative during the time of Act 10. That same year, he was elected to Dane County Executive with 70% of the vote, a position he's served ever since, leading the county through the COVID-19 pandemic. At today's retirement announcement, he shared a message to the party for those who are wishing him goodbye.
I'm constantly amazed at how blessed I am to be in a position where you can make such a difference in people's lives. When there's a problem, you can put together a solution and enact that solution and see results. So I'm sure I'll miss that.
During Parisi's tenure as county executive, Dane County added nearly 100,000 new residents and saw his annual budget grow to over $282 million a year. According to Parisi's office, he still has time in the next few months to implement some of his initiatives that are going to be in next year's budget, and that specifically includes access to mental health services and improving the water quality in the county. Reporting live in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Catherine, thank you. The Madison School District wants to hear from you as it looks for a new superintendent. Now, if you missed the last 2 in-person meetings, you still have a chance to attend one tonight. It's at Vel Phillips Memorial High School on the west side, 6 p.m. It'll be in the cafeteria. If you can't make it and still want your voice heard, there's an online survey that'll be open until Friday. That's available on the district website. Well, this afternoon, officials tested the National Emergency Alert System. You may have gotten a message on your phone or across your television or radio. FEMA officials say the system performed as expected, showing it can get urgent messages out to the public. The alerts are often used to warn people about life-threatening weather events. Federal law requires the system to be tested at least once every 3 years.
The Red Cross is now helping homeowners in Reedsburg who were displaced after a house fire. Emergency crews were called to the home in the 300 block of Locust Street just before midnight yesterday. The residents were able to escape with their pets. No injuries were reported. Firefighters stayed on the scene for nearly 3 hours. It's unclear what caused the fire, but investigators do not suspect foul play. UW health researchers are investigating how well updated COVID vaccines work for people who have inflammatory bowel disease. They're looking for people with IBD to participate in a study. The new study builds upon earlier research to study how well COVID vaccines work in patients with IBD. Patients with IBD are often prescribed immunosuppressant drugs to treat and manage their conditions. Studies show a majority of those medications don't increase the risk for severe COVID, but those who receive corticosteroids are at a higher risk for severe COVID if they are infected. If you'd like to participate in the study or learn more, call the UW Clinical Trials Institute. The number is at the bottom of your screen.
Now that Kevin McCarthy is out as U.S. Speaker of the House, what's next for Congress? Well, the race to replace him is on. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan, the first to throw his hat in the ring, and Louisiana Congressman Steve Scalise, a McCarthy ally, who's already serving as majority leader, also running as the establishment candidate here. Republican Study Committee Chairman Kevin Hern could also take the seat, and others may jump in before the first votes, which are expected next week. Congress has to elect a new House Speaker before they can vote on other matters, including a government spending bill.
Well, there's only a few more days to donate to our Coats for Kids donation drive. We're partnering with Clinky Cleaners, Magic 98, and the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County to help families in need. You can buy items off of the Boys and Girls Club Amazon wish list or donate new or gently worn children's winter coats and accessories. They can be dropped off at any Clinky Cleaners location. Look for this story on channel3000.com for more information. You can donate through this Saturday, and they're also looking for volunteers to help hand out all those coats. And thanks to everybody who's helped us so far.
Absolutely, it makes a big difference. And coming up, Gary tells us when these cooler fall temperatures will get here.
Plus, Halloween is just a few weeks away, but a Rhode Island man is beyond ready. We'll take you to the house of 1,000 pumpkins after the break. Wall Street, the Dow finally back in positive terrain, jumping 127 points. The NASDAQ adds 176.5. S&P 500 gains 34. We'll be right back.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
Insulate and fill gaps in your home with Menards. Great Stuff window and door expanding spray foam fills cracks in window and door frames. It's designed to create a durable, airtight, and water-resistant seal. Great Stuff window and door expanding spray foam is $4.99 after rebate. From simple paint protection to heavy-duty construction, Polar Plastics has a solution for any project. An 8 by 25-foot roll of all-purpose poly film is only $8.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Elevate your savings at the Century House. Right now, buy stressless recliners, sofas, and office chairs and earn up to $1,500 credit toward the purchase of additional stressless furniture. Or receive $400 off the purchase of any stressless signature base or cross-base recliner and ottoman. Don't wait. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
We wanted to be able to enjoy all 4 seasons, and patio enclosures helped us make that dream come true.
The one and only patio enclosures.
When an appliance you rely on goes kaput, you can count on family-owned Brothers Maine, Southern Wisconsin's local appliance authority since 1938. With thousands of in-stock options, we have the brands you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. Even big box can't beat our prices. Our experienced team of appliance experts will help you make the right selection, and we deliver it fast and free to your home. What you need when you need it. Shop appliances you can bring home today at our Madison and Janesville showrooms. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
At Lawton Cates, we connect you with top medical specialists after a serious injury. We hold the insurance company responsible for your lost wages and hospital bills, and we won't accept anything less than what you deserve. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
Coming up, Dane County Executive Joe Parisi announces his retirement after 12 years of dedicated public service. We'll look into his impactful initiatives and future plans.
Plus, how UW-Madison plans to make an impact on the blood shortage this homecoming. That's tonight at 6.
A local couple charged for damage to a rental car. We knew we didn't do anything, so I called Call for Action. And our team helped them avoid paying a big bill.
I'm just happy that she could make all of our problems go away.
If you have a consumer issue, Call for Action. Only from News 3 Now.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Today, thousands gathered to pay respects to the late Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein, who is lying in state at San Francisco City Hall. The city is where she served as mayor before her more than 30 years in the U.S. Senate. Her close friend and fellow San Franciscan, former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, was among the mourners. A funeral is set for City Hall on Thursday. Senator Feinstein will be buried at a private, family-only cemetery.
The man who prosecutors say fatally shot Tupac Shakur back in 1996 made his first appearance in a Las Vegas courthouse today. Dwayne Davis told the judge his lawyer wasn't present and asked for a postponement, which was granted. The 60-year-old was arrested last Friday in connection with the cold case. He's been charged with 1 count of murder. Davis has long been linked to the drive-by shooting of the hip-hop icon, even admitting in his 2019 memoir that he was in the vehicle with the person who fired the shots. Because of the postponement, Davis was unable to enter a plea today. He's being held without bail.
Healthcare workers in at least 5 states and the District of Columbia have walked off the job in what could become the largest healthcare strike in recent U.S. memory. The Kaiser Permanente employees' contract expired last weekend. Danya Backus has the latest from Los Angeles.
From Springfield, Virginia to Los Angeles, around 75,000 Kaiser Permanente healthcare workers hit the picket lines early this morning.
We're not going to sit back and, be mistreated, allow our patients to be mistreated.
The strike affects Kaiser Permanente facilities in California, Oregon, Washington State, Virginia, Colorado, and Washington, D.C. Vocational nurses, X-ray and lab technicians, surgical, pharmacy, and emergency department employees are among those off the job.
We help support the nurses and the doctors, so we're a vital part of the care team.
Striking workers are fighting for higher wages.
I can't live paycheck to paycheck anymore.
And help resolving staffing shortages.
Having to juggle numerous patients at the same time, that increases patient wait time, puts doctors behind, puts patients behind. They don't get a chance to get the care that they actually need.
Kaiser Permanente's contract with the coalition of unions expired Saturday. These striking workers say they're prepared to stay out here for 3 days if necessary. The hospital system released a statement early today saying both Kaiser Permanente management and coalition union representatives are still at the bargaining table in an effort to reach an agreement.
The hope is to have a resolution today so that all these people that take great care of the patients can get back to doing what we do best, which is taking care of the patient.
Kaiser hospitals and emergency rooms remain open during the strike, but some procedures and lab or X-ray results could be delayed. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Kaiser Permanente says it leads in total compensation in every market it operates in with a great benefits package.
Time is ticking on this warm weather, folks. Your first warn forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with the details on when we can expect the cool down.
Just in time for homecoming for the Badgers. The Badger Homecoming Parade, 6 p.m. on Friday evening. We're looking at much cooler weather. I hope you don't expect weather like this then. We're probably looking at temperatures right around 50 degrees for the kickoff for the parade. Upper 40s by the end of the parade. Can't rule out an isolated shower, but most of the time it should be dry, but it'll be breezy and chilly and a mix of clouds and a little bit of sunshine and clearing toward the end. For the football game itself, not bad, especially for the players. They'll love temperatures in the lower 50s. Kickoff temperature at 11 a.m. against Rutgers, and then 51 at halftime, 53 for the 5th quarter. Not looking for any rain, but it will be breezy and chilly, so definitely bring a heavier jacket if you're going to be out at the game. Doppler track over the last 48 hours, boy, look at the rain out to the west. ½ inch to an inch, locally more across parts of western Iowa, southwestern Minnesota. All that was moving in our direction, and then it just hit a wall right about at the Mississippi River. Doppler track right now, a few sprinkles up in central Wisconsin, a couple of showers out over Lake Michigan into Michigan, and really not much expected. 6-hour future track radar shows maybe some showers and thunderstorms developing over toward Chicago and into western Michigan. The next weather system bringing some showers will drop in here for Friday afternoon, and that's what will bring us much cooler weather. But even that rain is not going to amount to very much. Take a look at future track. more rain to the north, more rain to the south, and where are we? Right in the middle here with less than 1/10 of an inch of rain for spots that get any rain at all. 3 things you need to know. Again, that chance of showers Friday afternoon, but much cooler weather beginning on Friday and lasting into the weekend. High temperatures in the middle 50s for those 3 days, probably upper 50s for Monday of next week. And Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning of next week, we could be looking at some patchy frost with low temperatures dropping into the upper 30s. On weather track, the jet stream now starting to shift southeastward. That's the dividing line between temperatures that have been in the 80s today and temperatures that have been in the 50s up to the north. And notice the wind flow out of the northwest, out of western Canada. That's the next shot of cooler air with these showers here. As that drops southeastward, we will definitely see a change in our pattern back to the 50s as we head into Friday. But for tonight, low temperatures dropping into the lower 50s. That's about a 15-degree drop over yesterday and still well above normal for this time of year. Across Dane County, 54 in Pine Bluff, 55 in Marshall, 57 for the overnight low temperature in Cambridge. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, ranging from 60 in Janesville to 51 in Lone Rock and 49 in Camp Douglas. Tomorrow, partly sunny, still mild, high temperature at 74 degrees. But again, the shower chances arrive Friday afternoon, early Friday evening. Less than 1/10 of an inch most areas. The heavier rain, I think, will be up to the north and central and northern Wisconsin. First warn 7 to 10 day forecast. 50s Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for highs. Nighttime low temperatures around 40 Saturday morning and upper 30s Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning with the possibility for some patchy frost. High temperatures back into the middle 60s by the middle of next week, and some shower chances Thursday afternoon into Friday, maybe into Saturday of next weekend. As we check out our first warn traffic, right now on the Beltline, just seeing some slowdowns where the flex lanes come to an end around Stoughton Road toward the interstate. Otherwise, traffic moving generally pretty well in both directions. 18 minutes on the eastbound Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate, 14 minutes going back in the westbound direction, and 17 minutes from Sun Prairie into downtown. Going outbound from downtown to Sun Prairie takes you 18 minutes. US 12 Middleton to Sauk City is 17 minutes today, and I-3990 from the Beltline to Janesville is a 23-minute trip. That's your news for now. First warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. With Halloween around the corner, decorating, of course, is in full swing, and a Rhode Island man is going above and beyond with his house of 1,000 pumpkins. For 15 years, 365 days a year, Tim Perry of Cranston, Rhode Island, has carved craft pumpkins using an X-Acto knife. Typically, 200 of them a year are added to the collection. He takes a week off of work, wires them all, and then bolts them to a base. And when the sun sets at the start of the spooky season, the pumpkins light up and come out to play.
I get tons of great remarks. Everybody thanks me for doing it. They say I'm the best thing in the neighborhood. They look forward to it every year. The kids go nuts. They're screaming, running around.
Sounds like he's from Boston, doesn't he? And his display also helps families affected by cancer, a great cause, through a Facebook fundraiser inspired by his wife, who was diagnosed 2 years ago but is now cancer-free. So to come in a world of electronics and video games, how can you keep your kids active? Health experts weigh in. That's next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800-JUNK. I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Secure your home, add privacy, and keep your children and pets safe with one call to Revamp Fence, South Central Wisconsin's trusted source for high-quality fencing solutions. Revamp Fence installs state-of-the-art vinyl structures 5 times stronger than wood, wind, water, and fade-resistant, easy to clean and maintain, with a variety of stunning color combinations to enhance curb appeal, and backed with a lifetime warranty. Call now during our home safety event. You'll save with 50% off installation of a new fence, or choose 24 months no interest financing. Plus, receive a $250 Home Depot gift card with purchase and a bonus. Call during this program and receive a free upgrade to solar fence post cap lights. From Madison and South Central Wisconsin, call 1-800-565-5096. That's 1-800-565-5096.
In a Class 3 casino, you're playing against the house, so there's no guarantee a player has to win ever. And in a Class 2 casino, the players play against each other and not the house. So someone always wins.
So you're saying... He's saying if you want to win at something, you have to go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, a Class 2 casino where someone has to win.
How about this then?
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800-JUNK, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. With all the devices and video games, it can be a struggle to keep kids active these days.
Some children need a little extra motivation. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has 4 simple ways to get your kids to move.
60 minutes every day. That's how much physical activity is recommended for kids and teens between the ages of 6 and 17. It may seem like a lot, but it doesn't have to be all at once.
We know kids do better in school, they sleep better, their mood's better, and it can just be a lot of fun to move.
Dr. Adam Keating with Cleveland Clinic says some kids may be motivated to move through sports, but others may need a little help. His first tip, to remember there are different ways to keep kids active.
Everything from going on a family walk to walking the dog to vacuuming to having a dance party in the middle of your living room.
Playing on a playground or PE at school also counts as physical activity time. Keating says it's also important to be a good role model.
Kids want to spend time with their parents, whether they say so or not. And so being a good example and joining in the activity with the kids generally makes it much more rewarding for everybody.
While it's important to limit screens, Keating says offer that screen time as a reward for physical activity.
The child can earn another 30 minutes of screen time by doing 30 minutes of activity.
Finally, find activities they enjoy. It can be a variety of things so the child doesn't get bored.
Making it fun rather than a chore and finding different creative ways to be able to work some physical activity in the day can be helpful.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Dr. Keating says chores can also be a physical activity. Choose ones that are age appropriate for your child.
For example, raking leaves, cleaning their room, or washing the car, which I highly recommend, can all be ways to get them moving.
Yeah, vacuuming is good too.
Yeah, vacuuming, always good. Cleaning up in the yard after the dog, good exercise. We'll have a final check of your first warn forecast when we come back.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
This is you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care. Because the way you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health, know how much you matter to this world.
Progress means producing renewable fuels for trucks on the road today. We're partnering with farmers to develop these fuels using everything from plant byproducts to cow manure. and then using those fuels to help lower the life cycle carbon intensity of the transportation industry. Driving the world forward today while forging new roads to the future. That's energy in progress.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with iCare's dual eligible special needs plans. Our members get $1,800 per year with a card that's loaded monthly to pay for items such as eligible groceries, over-the-counter items, rent, and utilities. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Call us today, and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
Do you trust your insurance agent? Do you trust your insurance company? Well, you'd better. Because all they've really sold you is a promise. A promise to be there when things go bad. A promise to take care of you. To step up and put everything back the way it was. So, if you don't trust your insurance company, maybe it's time to find one you do trust. West Bend. The worst brings out our best.
Fry Construction invites you to usher in the fall season with our exclusive fall sale. We're talking about savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 4 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board for our fall savings. Save 23% off gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Join Stoughton Health's Dr. Aaron Schwab on October 5th to learn about simple outpatient treatments that can alleviate varicose or spider veins. To register for the free educational talk, visit stoughtonhealth.com and click on Classes and Events.
Well, later, more calls to impeach top elections official Megan Wolf in Wisconsin. We'll have the latest on that story and much more coming your way tonight. Next hour, News 3 Now at 6. Let's get back to Gary. Final check. I'm enjoying these last 2 days of unofficial summer.
One more, right?
Today and tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow will still be mild. Live view from Madison WISC-TV sky cam. Mostly cloudy skies, getting a few peaks of sun, but notice how it's cleared out over southwestern Wisconsin. Platteville Queen Bee radio sky cam showing you another pretty sunset ahead. Doppler track, boy, the rain just formed again over Lake Michigan, is moving into Michigan and staying away from us. 6-hour future track radar keeps everything east of our viewing area. Should stay dry, and these temperatures are pretty mild. 75 right now in Madison.
All right, Gary, thank you. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is next.